There is a very specific kind of silence that appears in the camera industry when a long-awaited flagship update doesn't arrive within the expected timeline. It is not the silence of absence, but the silence of anticipation without resolution. Conversations continue, rumors circulate, and expectations grow, but nothing concrete lands to settle the discussion. The Nikon Z9 II currently exists inside exactly that space. It was widely expected to be the next major evolution of Nikon's professional mirrorless system, following one of the most influential hybrid cameras the company has ever produced. Instead of a clear announcement or firm roadmap, what surrounds the Nikon Z9 II today is a blend of speculation, shifting forecasts, and incomplete information. And interestingly, this uncertainty has only amplified attention toward it. From the beginning, the Nikon Z9 II was never viewed as a simple update. It has consistently been discussed as a potential generational shift, something that could redefine Nikon's flagship identity in the mirrorless era. At the core of that expectation is a new stacked sensor, reportedly around 46 megapixels. While that resolution alone may not seem like a dramatic leap compared to existing high-end sensors, the real importance lies in how that sensor is engineered and how quickly it can operate. Stacked sensor technology is fundamentally about speed. By dramatically increasing readout performance, the Nikon Z9 II could reduce rolling shutter artifacts, improve continuous shooting responsiveness, and enhance overall system fluidity. In fast-paced environments such as sports, wildlife, or documentary work, these improvements matter far more than incremental increases in resolution. There is also speculation that the readout speed could become so fast that it begins to approximate global shutter behavior in certain scenarios, especially when paired with electronic shutter modes and flash synchronization. If achieved, that would place the Nikon Z9 II in a very rare category of performance. Alongside the sensor, processing power is expected to take a major leap forward. A next-generation image processing engine is widely anticipated, representing the evolution of Nikon's internal computational architecture. Historically, Nikon has used flagship models as platforms to introduce new processing systems before expanding them across the broader lineup. The Nikon Z9 II is expected to continue this pattern, potentially serving as the first glimpse into Nikon's future imaging pipeline. A more powerful processor would influence nearly every aspect of performance. Autofocus speed, subject recognition, image rendering, video encoding, and noise reduction would all benefit from increased computational capacity. This is particularly important as modern cameras increasingly rely on AI-driven decision-making rather than purely optical or mechanical systems. Autofocus itself is another area under close scrutiny. While the current flagship already performs at a very high level, the Nikon Z9 II is expected to refine tracking behavior rather than simply expand detection categories. The goal appears to be improved stability and predictability. In practical terms, this means better subject retention during erratic movement, fewer focus interruptions in cluttered environments, and more consistent performance when multiple subjects overlap or cross paths. These improvements may sound subtle, but in professional photography, especially wildlife and sports, they can have a significant impact on results. Burst shooting capabilities are also expected to push boundaries further. Some rumors suggest full-resolution RAW capture at extremely high frame rates, potentially reaching up to 60 frames per second in specific configurations. Additional high-speed modes may exist in cropped or reduced resolution formats. While these figures are impressive, they also reflect a broader challenge in modern imaging: managing enormous data throughput without compromising reliability or workflow efficiency. Video development is another major pillar in the expected evolution of the Nikon Z9 II. The industry as a whole has shifted toward hybrid shooting, where still photography and motion capture are equally important. The Nikon Z9 II is expected to embrace this direction more fully, with rumored support for advanced RAW video recording and potentially open-gate capture formats. These features would offer filmmakers greater flexibility in post-production, allowing for multiple aspect ratios and cropping options from a single recording. Beyond core recording specifications, improvements in color science, metadata handling, and monitoring tools are also anticipated. These are not always headline features, but they are essential in professional production environments where consistency and control matter as much as resolution or frame rate. The broader implication is that Nikon is continuing to move deeper into cinema-oriented workflows, positioning its flagship cameras as tools for both photographers and filmmakers. This shift is part of a larger transformation within Nikon's strategy. The company is no longer focusing solely on traditional still photography markets. Instead, it is building systems designed for hybrid creators who work across both photography and video production. The Nikon Z9 II appears to be a central part of this evolution, potentially acting as a bridge between Nikon's established photographic heritage and its expanding role in the video production ecosystem. Despite all of these expectations, the existing Nikon Z9 remains an exceptionally capable camera. Even years after its release, it continues to perform at a professional level across a wide range of demanding applications. Its design was forward-thinking enough that it still competes effectively with newer systems in many real-world scenarios. This longevity is part of the reason the Nikon Z9 II carries such high expectations. When a product already performs at such a high standard, its successor must do significantly more than simply improve specifications. It must justify its existence through meaningful innovation. This creates an interesting split in user expectations. One group of photographers hopes the Nikon Z9 II will represent a bold leap forward, with higher resolution, faster performance, and expanded video capabilities. Another group prefers a more measured evolution, focusing on refinement, reliability, and usability improvements. Balancing these two perspectives is a delicate challenge for any manufacturer, especially at the flagship level where expectations are at their highest. For now, it remains suspended between expectation and confirmation. And in that suspended space, the conversation around it continues to grow louder, even in the absence of an official announcement.